Hi, welcome to New Chapter. Today, we're going to be talking about the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Now let's dive in. Success, wealth, fulfillment. These are things we all dream about, but few truly achieve. Why? According to Napoleon Hill, in his timeless classic Think and Grow Rich, the secret to success lies not in luck, talent, or even intelligence, but in mindset, clarity, and relentless persistence. This book isn't just about getting rich in the material sense. Hill defines rich as the fulfillment of your definite major purpose, a goal so consuming and meaningful that it transforms your entire life. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the key principles from Think and Grow Rich, weaving in quotes, anecdotes, and powerful lessons from Hill's 20 years of research into the lives of the most successful people of his era, like Andrew Carnegie, Thomas Edison, and Henry Ford. Let's begin where Hill begins, with desire. Hill writes, "Desire is the starting point of all achievement." Chapter 2. He tells the story of Edwin C. Barnes, a man who dreamed of becoming a business associate of Thomas Edison, not an employee, but a partner. Barnes didn't have money, education, or connections, but he had one thing, an intense, burning desire. He visualized himself working alongside Edison until one day he showed up at Edison's office and boldly declared his intent. That initial meeting didn't result in partnership, but through persistence and determination, Barnes proved his worth and eventually became Edison's close associate. Hill reminds us, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Next comes faith, Chapter 3. Not religious faith, but an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. Hill emphasizes the power of affirmations and autosuggestion, stating, "Faith is a state of mind which may be induced by autosuggestion." He suggests repeating positive affirmations daily to reprogram your subconscious mind. Imagine yourself already achieving your goals. Visualize it. Feel it. This mental conditioning helps banish self-doubt and replace it with conviction. Now, desire and faith alone aren't enough. You need specialized knowledge. Chapter 5. Hill explains that general knowledge isn't power. Actionable, specialized knowledge is. Think about Henry Ford, who Hill points out didn't have much formal education, but surrounded himself with experts who had the knowledge he needed. Ford wasn't a walking encyclopedia. He was a master of leveraging the right knowledge to achieve his vision. Then there's imagination, Chapter 6. Hill describes two types of imagination: synthetic imagination, where you combine existing ideas, and creative imagination, where entirely new concepts emerge. Hill challenges us to use our imagination to craft solutions, products, and opportunities that didn't exist before. He says, man's only limitation, within reason, lies in his development and use of his imagination. But imagination must be backed by organized planning. Chapter 7. Here's where Hill gets practical. He outlines the importance of creating a step-by-step plan and surrounding yourself with a mastermind group, a small, trusted group of people who challenge you, support you, and keep you accountable. As Hill puts it, no individual has sufficient experience, education, native ability, and knowledge to ensure the accumulation of a great fortune without the cooperation of other people. One of my favorite principles is persistence, Chapter 9. Hill tells the story of R.U. Darby, a man who gave up just 3 feet away from striking gold. Darby sold his mining equipment to a junk dealer, who brought in an expert and struck one of the richest gold veins in history. Hill drives home this point: failure cannot cope with persistence. Most people quit just before the finish line. Success demands you keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. And then there's the subconscious mind, Chapter 12. Hill describes it as the link between your conscious thoughts and the infinite intelligence of the universe. It's where your habits, beliefs, and automatic behaviors live. He writes, "The subconscious mind will translate into reality a thought driven by fear, just as readily as it will translate into reality a thought driven by courage or faith." This is why guarding your thoughts is crucial. Feed your mind with positive ideas, and they will seep into your subconscious, shaping your actions and ultimately your results. Finally, Hill underscores the importance of the sixth sense, Chapter 14. He calls it a kind of intuition that develops after mastering all the other principles. It's that gut feeling, that spark of inspiration or clarity that guides you toward your goals. Hill admits that it's difficult to describe, but insists it's real, and it's one of the keys to achieving extraordinary success. Now, while Hill's principles are inspiring, he also acknowledges the greatest enemies of success: fear and procrastination. In Chapter 15, he lists the 6 basic fears: the fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. These fears cripple us, keeping us stuck in our comfort zones. Hill says, fear is nothing more than a state of mind. The good news is you can conquer fear through action, awareness, and persistence. So what's the big takeaway? Hill teaches us that wealth and success aren't random. They're the result of specific mental attitudes and deliberate action. Start by defining your definite major purpose. What do you truly want? Fuel it with an unrelenting desire and a belief that you will achieve it. Surround yourself with the right people, make a plan, and execute it relentlessly. Remember, Hill doesn't promise instant riches or easy wins. But if you follow these principles with consistency and passion, you'll transform not just your bank account, but your entire life. So what are you waiting for? The seeds of success are already within you. As Napoleon Hill says, success comes to those who become success conscious. Are you ready to think and grow rich